What's up guys, I am back with another video, and this is a requested video from one of my friends, Tien. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you out. This is going to be on how to apply false lashes for beginners. So I'm going to share with you guys all the tips that I have that have helped me throughout my journey of wearing false lashes, and I hope it really helps you guys out. It makes wearing false lashes and applying false lashes just so much easier for you guys. So go ahead and stay tuned. So tip number one, it has to deal with when you're actually choosing what lashes you want to use, and I would highly recommend choosing a lash that has a very thin lash band like this one here. As you can see, it's very thin, it's very flexible, and this is just going to help putting on this eyelash a lot easier. And comparing it to a thicker lash band like this one, it's less flexible, it's going to be heavier on the eye. Tip number two, and I feel like a lot of girls don't do this step, they just don't know about this step, or they're just too lazy, I don't know, but it's very important that the lash band fits the shape of your eye and the length of your eye. It's so important, because if the lash band is too long for your eye, it's just gonna come up on the outer corner and the inner corner. It's gonna be very irritating. Every time you blink, you're gonna feel it. So it's very important to cut off excess lash that you don't need. Okay, so I'm getting ready to apply these false lashes to her, but as you can see, this goes along her whole lash line, and it looks like it would be a perfect fit, but it's actually too long, because if she tried to put this on her eye now, then the inner corner would most likely come up and the glue wouldn't stick, and it'd be poking her in her eye all night long, so it would be really irritating. Okay, so this is the inner corner and this is the outer corner, and I tend to cut the outer corner more, so I'm gonna cut off this much, probably no, one more. So now it looks like this, and it's just gonna fit the eye better, and it's not gonna come up and irritate her in the inner corner anymore. Tip number three. So I personally feel like it's a lot harder to apply false lashes if I curl my natural lashes first, or even if I apply mascara to my natural lashes. So whenever I know I'm gonna apply false lashes, I don't do anything to my natural lashes. So as you guys can see, I'm starting off with not curling my lashes, and there's no mascara or any product on my lashes right now. Tip number four, sometimes when you're first starting out applying lashes, you don't get as close to your natural lash line as you should. So there's a little gap between your natural lashes and your false lashes. And when you're opening your eyes, or someone might be really close to you, it can be really noticeable, and then it just makes your lashes look super fake, and people can tell you have false lashes on. So if you're having trouble getting the lash line really, or the lash band really close to your natural lashes, then you might want to start off by applying a liner first. And the liner, if it's a black, typically it's a black liner, or even like a dark brown, it's just going to help conceal that space that might be there when you apply your lashes. So I'll go ahead and show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, so here is kind of an extreme case of what I was talking about. As you guys can see, there's a space between my natural lashes and the lash band, and when you're up close, or even sometimes far away, you can definitely see that space, and it just lets everyone know that you're wearing false lashes, and it just doesn't look good. So this is the trick I was talking about. This eye does have a liner on it, and I did apply it a little bit higher than my natural lash line, but you can't tell just because that dark black line is concealing that space. So if you are having trouble getting it close to your lash line, go ahead and just apply a liner, and it should fix the problem. So whenever I'm using a new pair of lashes, I like to take the ends and kind of bend it like this, and this is just going to help the lash band adhere better to the shape of our eye. The next thing I do is take a little bit of the glue and put it just on like the eyelash case. Then I'm going to take the tip of the glue applicator, and I'm just going to dip it in that dot. Then I'm just going to take a little bit and put a very thin amount along the lash line. You want to make sure you let the glue dry just a little bit. You don't want to apply it and then take it straight to your eye. You want it to get a little tacky. I have a mirror that's a little bit lower than me in front of me, and it's going to help me look down and see my lash line a little bit better, and just it makes it easier to apply the lash. So I'm going to go ahead, I hold it in the middle, and then I kind of tip it up and I place it in the middle of my eye first. And again, you want to make sure you're getting as close to your natural lash line as possible. Then I take the outer corner and place that down. And then I take the inner corner, I use my other hand, and then I place that corner. And I am getting it really, really close to my natural lashes. You can even take your tweezers, and if you feel like you couldn't get it really close to your natural lash line, you can go in with your tweezers and use this. Just because it's a thinner tool than your fingers, it might help you get closer to your natural lash line. So on this eye, I'm going to show you how to apply it using tweezers. And when I first started, I honestly could not do this. I had to use my fingers. I just thought it was easier. But now that I've been doing this for a few years now, I can't do it without my tweezers. Like, doing this eye with my fingers was a struggle for me. So this is usually how I apply my lashes. So it's the same exact thing, except I'm just using my tweezers. So I hold it in the middle, and then I place it in the middle of my eye first, and then I take the inner corner and apply that, and then with my finger it's easier to do the outer corner just because it's my opposite eye, and then I place it there. And then I take my tweezers again and just make sure that it's as close to my natural lashes as possible, just by going along the lash line and squeezing them together. So I'm squeezing them together, and I'm also pushing it against my lash line so that it sticks, the glue is sticking. So when you first start using false lashes, you might feel like it's really heavy on your eye, or you might feel like you can't see because it's blocking your vision. Just helping with the heaviness goes back to the very first tip of choosing lashes that have a thin lash band. Those are just going to be a lot lighter on the eyes, less heavy, more flexible, easier to apply. So you can start off there. And with your vision, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and curl the lashes. It's just going to help curl them and get them out of your way, so you're going to be able to see. So I just go ahead and take my eyelash curler. This is from MAC, and you want to place it from the outer corner and then go inwards. So it might take you a few tries to get, especially depending on how full or dramatic your lashes are. It might take you a while to get all of the lashes inside, but you just want to do that and then just curl them. Some people don't like to apply mascara to their false lashes, but I personally do, and I am still able to reuse my lashes even after putting mascara on them. So you can do what you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. So I just like to use Telescopic from L'Oreal, and I don't really take it to the very tips of the false lashes. I keep it more at the base. Alright, we came to the end. The last tip is how to remove your lashes. So don't be nervous, it shouldn't hurt. You're just gonna go and start on the outer corner and grab onto the very tip of the false lashes, and you're just gonna gently pull it off, moving towards the inner corner. Alright guys, so that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's helpful. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Try it out, come back, let me know how it went. I'd really appreciate it, because I really tried to give you guys tips that would help any beginners out there, because wearing false lashes is so much fun, and it just really helps to take your look to the next level. So I just love wearing false lashes. But anyways, if you guys liked what you watched, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you watched, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe for more videos. And as always, remember to stay bold, beautiful, and blessed.